Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3, season number 4 of Miami Dolphins 50-year rebuild. Fantasy style, of course. Not going to be doing that realistic bullshit. Like, that would take forever. I wouldn't be able to trade, like, picks all that much. I wouldn't be able to just, like, make big trades. I'd have to sign people to realistic uh, contracts and everything. We're going to set the depth chart, and then we'll get going. Hopefully we can make a playoff push. Probably won't, but it is always a decent chance. So with this trade, we are trading Tom Brady to the Tennessee Titans for Jeffrey Simmons Jr. He's going to be our new starting defensive tackle. Okay, the team is looking a little different than a year ago. Well, actually, a lot different. You guys saw Hillman moving inside. Mike Pouncey, Cam Robinson are both here. Another rookie on the O-line is here. And we actually have backups now. I decided just to go ahead and say we can have backups. Probably should start KJ Hill. Yeah. Henry Ruggs, KJ Hill, Auden Tate, Zion Newton, Antonio Callaway, and Austin Hooper are our wide receivers. Antonio Callaway, the reason why he is so far down is because he's only here for a year. So I don't want to get him a whole ton of attention, and then he leaves and he's, has star or whatever. This is the defense. This is how it's going to be. Marco Wilson's going to come off the bench. Ron Darby's just too good, and let's be real, I think this team could be like sneakily good and accidentally win a couple games for some reason. So, sue me. Zion Newton's going to be returning kicks and punts, like I said. We could start John Ross there, but I don't really feel like it. John Ross and Jordan Howard are going to share most of the, running duties. Ruggs, Hill, and Ross are going to be playing the slot. Ness, Wilson, and Wilson are playing slot corners. And then Epineza, Simmons, and Young are our rush guys. And Keanu Neal, Marriott, and Quarterman are all our, sub linebackers. Now, before you ask, yes, Quarterman did get upgraded. I'm pretty sure during Super Bowl week, unless he won some random thing that, got him to that. Which is great to see, because I don't think he had it. Yeah, development increase, which is great for him. And great for the team, because that just improves our defense that much more. Let's go ahead and sim to the midseason mark. So I was hoping for around this. We are 3-4. That's the good news. Bad news is we do have some people we have to re-sign. A good portion of these guys are going to be guys that we just picked up, including Jeffrey Simmons. We're not going to bring any of these guys back. Number one, we can probably get them for cheaper in free agency, and if they don't want to return, they can go screw themselves anyway. Jeffrey Simmons, we are going to offer a 7-year deal. At this rate, hopefully he'll be, an 85 by the time his contract is up. So at least like his height is going to be like an 85. So the rest of the guys I don't really care for. Eli Apple, you had your chance, but we drafted a guy, Rojo. We can probably get somebody better in for the price that he wants. Antonio Callaway, we have guys at all these positions. They're just backups. They're just role fillers. We have some upgrades to do. We're just going to auto upgrade everybody. Marquise Brennan has 2. Show me superstar. Let's go. Superstar development. Louisville rookie. Let's go. I knew you were special. Let's go. We're just going to actually, no. We're going to take over for run support since he is the strong safety. Or we'll just do both zone. That's cool. He is up to a 76 overall. 4 more skill points, and he will be at an 80, and he'll have his first development. Awesome. Let's see. I will see you guys at the playoffs. Hopefully we're in the lead right now, so let's not choke. So we did not make the playoffs after getting embarrassed by the Bills, 38-16. Angel Ness also has a couple. He does not have superstar. That kind of sucks. But it's still okay, and it's better than nothing. We're going to upgrade his zone because Having Forbidden Madden upgrades it ever. I just saw speed. That's nice. Having Forbidden Madden ever upgrades it because they're like, oh, we're just going to keep doing the same one, and then like your man coverage will be like a 95, and your zone coverage will be like a 72, and it'll be like, I don't know what went wrong with this player. Like, yes, you do. You just didn't fucking upgrade him correctly. Uh, we finished 7-9. The Patriots took off in the second half of the season, and that's all that can really be said. If I was forcing wins, I would just like to let you know we would have made the playoffs. 26-5 isn't bad. He will need to step up his game going into next year, but that isn't bad. 3,800 yards, 67 completion percentage is not terrible. John Ross and Jordan Howard did not have a great year. That is something I want is a great running back. KJ Hill had a great year, which is weird because he wasn't in the slot. Henry Ruggs also had a good year. Austin Hooper still had a good year, as well as Auden Tate. Always great to see when your top four guys are having good years as well. Sacks down, good. Marriott, Neal, Ness, Brennan, Darby, Wilson, McKinney all led the way in tackles. Sacks. I don't know what I need to do. Our top five guys had a combined total of 8, 13, plus 11, so 24. Cool. Good job, guys. 24 sacks for our top five guys. That's not great. Wilson, Neal, Ness, Darby, McKinney, and Brennan all came away with picks. Forced fumbles, I see 3. Recovered fumbles, I see 2. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Block kicks, none. Safeties, none. Touchdowns, none. Kicking, McManus was basically perfect from extra point. 72% for field goal, he got one blocked, so 14 of 18 or 13 of 17 if you really want to do it, either way. One blocked punt for J.K. Scott. Overall, he had a decent year. He needs to get more inside the 20s, but that is okay for now. Nothing special on the return squad. I don't think we won any yearly awards. If anything, it might be Ness, but I'm not 100% sure. Nobody in there, and nobody in there. Cool. Offensive Player of the Year, no Dolphins. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Defensive Player of the Year, Neal in there, but that is about it. Yeah. Offensive Rookie of the Year, it's more than likely going to go to that quarterback every time. Rat Harold, our fullback, was in there. Oge, Ness, and Brennan are the top 2 defensive rookies of the year, as well as Auden at 7. That's all that really matters. If your kicker wins kicker of the year, that's great, but it doesn't improve anything drastically by any stretch of the imagination. Running game needs to increase, I think. I think the quarterback and the receiver play just well enough. I think it still needs to take that next step going into next year, but I think it played well enough. We're not going to worry about that real quick. We're going to go offensive line, defensive back, and defensive line. We'll worry about quarterback next. Practice squad players signed. I don't really care. We're going to head to the offseason. We don't have anybody that we have to re-sign right now, so we do have some negotiations going on. There's only a couple players that I'm actually trying to pay Zeitler, but it's only like $6 million for a couple years to like try to like help our running back situation. I guess. And Michael Pittman, he's 24, 6'4", 220 wide receiver, star. So, and he's not getting that much. It's only like 3 per year, so it's basically like going out and getting a rookie. So I'm going to try to bring him in and maybe try to mold him a little bit. The rest of the guys are either backups or role players or youth or just anything really. Hopefully we can get most of these guys. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to sim to the NFL draft because none of these guys are like high 80s that I might actually want to try to bid on or that I think could change the team, and I think we're still in a rebuild state, so I don't think it really matters right now. See you guys at the NFL draft. Okay, so this is my first time looking at the recap. Harrison Amani Hooker did not go anywhere. Got N'Keal Harry. That's awesome. For how cheap that contract is, that is awesome. Levi Wallace, Tony Pollard, Trevon Mullen, Jernard Avery, KJ Hamler, and Jonathan Abraham. So I want to see a couple players. Zeitler decided to go to the Steelers on an 11 mil deal. Yeah, I wasn't gonna pay him that much. Singletary also went to the Steelers on a 4-year, $18 million deal. Deebo Samuel. Okay. Like, I just couldn't like sit here and think that like David Montgomery's worth 4.5 mil, and I couldn't think Hardman's worth what, just over 6 a year. No, I just can't sit here and think that. At first I thought Travarius Ward had superstar. I was like, damn, I should have went after him actually. Harder. Well, anyway. Some of the guys I'm just looking for. I'm looking for some of the QBs. Jerome Baker actually did end up going to the Pats. I wanted him, but then I realized we have Quarterman, we have Marriott, and they're both coming off contract soon. Well, semi-soon. So I didn't really care all that much. It's whatever. If we need any needs, we'll get it in next year's free agency. By next year's free agency, I mean like the regular season free agency. With this trade, this draft class is weak. I just don't want this pick, and for some reason, no teams are basically taking my trade down, and I don't want to trade down with the reigning Super Bowl champs. Either I think it's the Cowboys, either the Cowboys or the Browns. I don't really need Leon Jacobs at this moment. Barton is just a third or fourth string D tackle, so we can get rid of him. And I don't think I can get much more value out of this pick, so we're trading it for Josh Jacobs from the Raiders. Hopefully he did get his contract signed. If he got his contract signed and like they negotiated a deal, then he's gonna be cheap because then it's only 3.6. But if they didn't and we have to sign him, that's gonna suck because then we have to take on the bonus. Because when you trade somebody, the person that is trading away the player has to keep the bonus. So let's say Leon Jacobs had a $5 million bonus. We would have to take that $5 million and keep it on our cap room. And that's what your cap penalty is. So hopefully he has his contract signed, and that'll help us. Now let's start taking players. The number 8 overall pick and our earliest fourth gets Quentin Nelson from the Colts. The guy I wanted went 2 picks before me, so can't really do anything about that. We're bringing in a awesome left guard. With this pick, we're taking a offensive lineman, Luke Morey, 6'4", 309, out of Vanderbilt, 21 years old. Looks to be very good. He is a 75 normal. Normal kind of brings that down. If it was star or better, I would have been so happy. He's number 13 in the class. We took him at 13. Whatever. With this pick, we're taking a D tackle, Demarius Donnelly, speed rusher, 6'3", 297, 76 overall. Number 5 in the class. We took him at number 25. Out of Boston College. Kind of reminds me of like a Zach Allen. Like how Zach Allen was supposed to be like really good and he didn't do great or he was having issues or something. I don't know. With this, we are taking, who do I, well, I have, what, almost, doesn't really matter. We're going to take the 2 ends first. We're going to take Michael Graves, 72 overall, taking him at number 28. He is a, God, I messed that up. Michael Graves, 72 overall, 6'1", 257, 21 years old, out of UCF, number 24 in the class. We took him at 28. Looks pretty decent. Power moves and block shedding needs to be higher, as well as the usual play rec and awareness. With this pick, we're taking Darion Cummings out of Florida State, 21 years old, 6'5", 271. Let's see what he has. He's a 75 with hidden, number 11 in the class. We took him at 29. Nice. With this pick, we're taking Matt Brewster, 22 years old, 6'5", 235, vertical threat out of Ohio State. Looks pretty good. 75 with hidden, number 9 in the class. We took him at number 40. Okay, so I meant to start the recording again, and I didn't. This was supposed to be our pick, 3rd round, pick 8. We traded away for a 3 of next year, and I think a 7 or 6 of next year. We're going to do the same thing with this next pick real quick. We traded it to the Raiders, so just to let you guys know. Going to trade away this pick as well, and we'll probably take these last 2 picks. I'm only taking 2024 stuff, so if they include something that's 2023, I'm not taking it. We're just going to take the Seahawks one, and then we'll take these last 2 guys back to back. they're not back-to-back picks, but we will be taking them basically back-to-back. Hopefully, as long as the other guy doesn't get taken, I guess. That's weird. Okay. They don't look good enough, though, but I'm not taking those guys. Those aren't the guys. Jimmy Rossum. It says he's a first-round talent. We're taking him. A 72 with normal, number 25 in the class. We took him at 104. That is fine by me. We're going to take the other guy now. Hopefully he's still there. We have to wait until pick 30. It's 22 picks away, so anything can happen. I don't think anybody will reach up and take him now because normally guys don't go 2 rounds in advance. They normally go 1. He is a first-round talent. Stanley Armstrong, 22 years old, out of TCU, 6'7", 336. Decent left tackle, good strength, good top skills. He is a 72 with normal, good bench player. Like if you want to do it like a tackle over or even like a 2 tackle set, he's your guy. It looks like it because he also has decent speed, not great for a tackle, but oh well. That will conclude this year's draft. So looking at the draft recap, our worst pick was a 72. Our worst pick was a 72 in the first round, to be more particular. Michael Graves out of UCF. Probably should have taken Darren Cummings and then the tight end. I did like the tight end a little bit more than the ends, but I figured the ends would go quicker. It was a good draft. A lot of these guys will probably be backups, let's be real. But Demarius Donnelly gets rid of the fact that we need extra rushes. He might be better than BJ Hill right off the bat, so who knows. Good draft. I'll go through, customize these guys, show you guys, and we'll end the episode there. Number 77, Luke Morey, starting right guard. Probably. I haven't figured out everything on the O-line. This is Darmarius Donnelly, defensive tackle. This is Michael Graves, number 91. Darian Cummings, number 93. Matt Brewster, number 88, tight end. Jimmy Rosum, or Rosum. Stanley Armstrong was the tackle. Don't know where he's going to be, number 72. Hey guys, so end of the video. We're going to take a quick look at the team and we're going to stare at this screen, I guess, while I talk. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We will be doing more stuff like this. I forgot Hillman's a guard, and we have Quentin Nelson. Okay, Morey's probably going to get kicked back out to tackle then, or Hillman will, either way. Or somebody will move to center. I don't know. We don't know yet. We're going to try to figure that out before next episode. The team's looking decent. Like, it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. The big key thing going into next episode is does Quarterman, does McKinney, do the guys that we drafted in those years take the next step forward? Like, these guys are superstar X Factors, but they're not playing like it. I can't pay them superstar X Factor money if they're not playing like it. So that's the big thing going into the next episode is how much of a jump can we make in this next year? Offensive line needs to step up and develop, as well as the defensive line. I think most of the position groups are pretty set off for now. Angel Ness got superstar as well. Last Super Bowl. I can show you guys here. Bang. Super Bowl week. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Superstar Dev. So that's always great to see. We need some progression from these guys. We'll do releases, trades, anything like that that goes down in this next week for the next episode. We will also cover. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Turn on post notification and to stay up to date on everything I'm doing. If you guys want to see more of this, remember, like, comment, do all that stuff, and it shows me you guys want to see more of this stuff. Probably won't do a second team this year since I'm so far behind on this right now, but this is fun so far. You got to manage your money a lot more, and starting from a 0 overall and having that like 180 million looks real nice, but we're already down to like 110 mil. So I think we need to make the playoffs either this year or next year to prove that it is working. I forgot to do my sign off. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.